All right, let me tell you something my grandmother used to say every single time she pulled out that big old jug from under the kitchen sink. She'd look at me with those sharp eyes and say, "Child, if white vinegar can't fix it, you're not using enough of it." And you know what? After decades of watching her work absolute miracles around the house with nothing but a bottle of plain white vinegar, I have to say the old girl was onto something extraordinary. Today we are counting down 43 of the most clever, most effective, most genuinely useful white vinegar hacks that will completely change how you think about this humble pantry staple. We're going from number 43 all the way down to number 1, and I promise you, by the time we hit that final hack, your mind will be completely blown. So grab a pen, maybe grab a bottle of vinegar, and let's get into this. Number 43. Descale your electric kettle. Pour equal parts white vinegar and water into your kettle. Bring it to a boil. Then let it sit for about 20 minutes before rinsing thoroughly. The acetic acid in the vinegar dissolves mineral deposits and limescale that build up from hard water, leaving your kettle sparkling clean and making it heat water faster and more efficiently. Number 42. Revive wilted vegetables. Place sad, limp celery or lettuce into a bowl of cold water with a splash of white vinegar and let it sit for about 30 minutes. The acidity helps the plant cells absorb water more effectively through osmosis, bringing them back to life with a satisfying crunch. Number 41. Clean your microwave without scrubbing. Place a microwave-safe bowl filled with half a cup of white vinegar and half a cup of water inside your microwave and run it on high for 5 minutes. The steam created loosens every bit of splattered food, and you can wipe the interior completely clean with zero effort. The acetic acid also neutralizes odors at the same time. Number 40. Remove water rings from wooden furniture. Mix equal parts white vinegar and olive oil and gently rub it into the water ring using a soft cloth, following the grain of the wood. The vinegar penetrates the wood fibers and breaks down the mineral deposits left by water, while the olive oil conditions and restores the finish simultaneously. Number 39. Unclog a slow drain naturally. Pour half a cup of baking soda down the drain first, followed immediately by 1 cup of white vinegar. The chemical reaction creates a fizzing action that breaks apart soap scum, grease, and minor clogs. Wait 15 minutes and then flush with boiling water for a drain that flows freely again. Number 38. Kill weeds without chemicals. Pour undiluted white vinegar directly onto weeds, making sure to saturate the leaves and stems completely on a hot sunny day for maximum effectiveness. The acetic acid disrupts the cell membranes of the plant and draws moisture out rapidly through osmosis, causing the weed to dehydrate and die within days. This is exactly the kind of thing Grandma would use instead of spending money on expensive herbicide sprays that harm the garden ecosystem. Number 37. Freshen up your mattress and tackle those stubborn stains. Mix 1 part white vinegar with 1 part water in a spray bottle and lightly mist the mattress surface. For actual stains, apply undiluted vinegar directly to the spot. Let it sit for 10 minutes, then blot firmly with a clean cloth. The acidity breaks down the proteins and compounds in biological stains while also killing odor-causing bacteria that live deep in the mattress fibers, leaving your sleeping surface genuinely clean rather than just masked with fragrance. Number 36. Make your laundry whites brighter. Add half a cup of white vinegar to your washing machine during the rinse cycle instead of fabric softener. The mild acidity strips away detergent residue that makes white clothes look dull and yellowish over time, and it also naturally softens fabric without leaving any chemical coating behind. Number 35. Clean your coffee maker. Fill the water reservoir with equal parts white vinegar and water and run a full brew cycle, then run 2 more cycles with plain water to rinse. This dissolves mineral buildup inside the heating element and tubes, making your machine work better and ensuring your coffee tastes exactly the way it should. Number 34. Remove stubborn, adhesive residue. Soak a cloth in white vinegar and press it against sticker residue or tape marks for several minutes, then rub in circular motions. The acetic acid breaks down the adhesive polymers, making them release their grip without damaging the surface underneath. Works beautifully on glass, plastic, and most sealed surfaces. Number 33. Soak your feet for soft, happy soles. Fill a basin with warm water and add 1 cup of white vinegar along with a few drops of your favorite essential oil for a pleasant scent. Soak your feet for 15 to 20 minutes. The acidity softens tough calluses and dry skin, making it far easier to exfoliate afterward. And it also creates an inhospitable environment for the bacteria and fungi responsible for foot odor and athlete's foot. This is genuinely one of Grandma's favorite self-care rituals, and it costs almost nothing. Number 32. Eliminate fruit flies instantly. Fill a small glass with apple cider vinegar or white vinegar, add a few drops of dish soap, and leave it on the counter. The vinegar smell attracts fruit flies, and the dish soap breaks the surface tension so they sink and cannot escape. Your fruit fly problem disappears within a day. Number 31. Clean your iron steam vents. Mix equal parts white vinegar and distilled water and fill the iron's reservoir. Set it to the steam setting and iron over an old cloth for several minutes, letting the steam push through and clear out any mineral deposits blocking the vents. Your iron will steam freely and evenly again without leaving white residue on your clothes. Number 30. Deodorize your refrigerator naturally. Place a small open bowl of white vinegar on a shelf in your refrigerator and leave it overnight. Unlike baking soda, which simply absorbs odors, vinegar actively neutralizes them through a chemical reaction, eliminating rather than just masking bad smells from leftover food and containers. Number 29. Restore shine to dull hair. After shampooing and conditioning, do a final rinse with a mixture of 2 tablespoons of white vinegar diluted in 1 cup of cool water, working it through your hair from roots to tips. This is one of those old-fashioned grandma beauty secrets that genuinely delivers results. Hard water minerals and product buildup coat the hair shaft and make it look dull and feel rough. The acidity of the vinegar dissolves that buildup and closes the hair cuticle flat, which causes light to reflect more evenly off the surface, giving you noticeably shinier, smoother hair. Rinse with cool water, and the slight vinegar smell disappears completely as your hair dries. Number 28. Clean grout without bleach. Apply undiluted white vinegar to grout lines using an old toothbrush and scrub in short, firm strokes. Let it sit for 5 minutes before scrubbing again and rinsing. The acid breaks down mold, mildew, and soap scum embedded in the porous grout surface, restoring it to a noticeably lighter and cleaner appearance. Number 27. Keep cut flowers fresh longer. Add 2 tablespoons of white vinegar and 1 teaspoon of regular sugar to the water in your vase. The vinegar inhibits bacterial growth in the water that would otherwise clog the flower stems and cut off water uptake, while the sugar provides a small amount of food energy for the blooms. Your flowers can last days longer. Number 26. Polish stainless steel surfaces. Apply a small amount of white vinegar to a microfiber cloth and wipe stainless steel appliances in the direction of the grain. The acidity cuts through fingerprints, grease, and water spots without scratching, leaving a streak-free shine that makes your appliances look brand new. Always wipe with the grain to avoid tiny scratches. Number 25. Remove underarm odor and stains from clothing. Before washing, apply undiluted white vinegar directly to the underarm area of shirts and let it soak for at least 30 minutes. For visible yellow staining, create a paste using vinegar and baking soda. Apply it to the stain and let it sit for an hour before washing. The acetic acid breaks down the compounds left behind by deodorant and sweat that cause both the discoloration and the persistent odor that regular washing alone simply cannot remove. This hack has genuinely rescued countless shirts from the donation pile. Number 24. Make a natural all-purpose cleaner. Combine 1 part white vinegar with 1 part water in a spray bottle and add a few drops of essential oil if you prefer a pleasant scent. This solution cleans countertops, sinks, tiles, and most household surfaces effectively while being completely non-toxic and safe around children and pets. Note that you should avoid using it on natural stone surfaces like marble or granite, as the acidity can etch those materials. Number 23. Fix a squeaky door hinge. Apply a small amount of white vinegar to a squeaky hinge using a cotton ball or cloth, letting it work into the joint. The vinegar dissolves rust and mineral buildup that creates friction between the metal parts, quieting the squeak. Follow up with a small drop of oil to lubricate the now clean hinge for lasting results. Number 22. Remove rust from small metal tools. Submerge rusty tools, scissors, or small metal items completely in undiluted white vinegar and let them soak for several hours or overnight for heavily rusted pieces. The acetic acid reacts chemically with iron oxide, which is rust, and converts it into a water-soluble compound that you can simply scrub away with a stiff brush. Rinse well and dry immediately to prevent new rust from forming. Number 21. Clean your dishwasher internally. Place a dishwasher safe cup filled with white vinegar on the top rack of your empty dishwasher and run a full hot water cycle. The vinegar distributes throughout the machine during the cycle, dissolving grease, limescale, and detergent residue from the spray arms, walls, and filter, restoring cleaning performance and eliminating musty odors. Number 20. Prevent frost on windshields. Mix 3 parts white vinegar with 1 part water in a spray bottle and coat your car's windshield the evening before a freezing night. The acetic acid lowers the freezing point of water on the glass surface, significantly reducing ice formation overnight. You'll thank yourself on those bitterly cold mornings when everyone else is scraping ice for 10 minutes. Number 19. Soften hard water mineral deposits on shower heads. Fill a plastic bag with undiluted white vinegar and secure it around the shower head using a rubber band so the spray holes are completely submerged. Leave it overnight, then run the shower on hot for a minute to flush everything out. Every single clogged hole will be clear, and your water pressure will be noticeably restored. Number 18. Condition and clean wooden cutting boards. Wipe white vinegar liberally across the surface of your wooden cutting board and let it air dry. The acidity kills bacteria lurking in knife cuts and crevices more effectively than soap alone, and it does so without waterlogging the wood the way prolonged soaking can. Grandma always said a clean cutting board is a safe kitchen, and this was her method. Number 17. Eliminate pet odors from carpets and upholstery. Blot up as much of the accident as possible first, then spray a mixture of equal parts white vinegar and water generously over the area. Let it sit for 10 minutes and blot again with a clean cloth. The vinegar neutralizes ammonia compounds present in pet urine, eliminating the odor rather than covering it up, and it also discourages pets from returning to mark the same spot again. Number 16. Clean your washing machine drum. Pour 2 cups of white vinegar directly into the drum of a front-loading or top-loading washing machine and run the hottest, longest cycle available while the machine is empty. This dissolves detergent residue, mineral buildup, and the mold and mildew that cause that unpleasant, musty smell that sometimes transfers to your freshly washed laundry. Number 15. Remove tea and coffee stains from mugs. Fill the stained mug with equal parts white vinegar and warm water and let it soak for 30 minutes. The tannins responsible for those brown ring stains react with the acetic acid and release their grip on the ceramic or porcelain, allowing you to wipe them away completely with a soft cloth or sponge. Number 14. Neutralize cooking odors in your home. After cooking fish, garlic, or other strong-smelling foods, place a bowl of white vinegar on the counter and leave it uncovered. The vinegar molecules actively neutralize the volatile odor compounds floating in the air rather than just masking them, leaving your home smelling genuinely clean within an hour or two. Number 13. Clean and deodorize a smelly trash can. Rinse the empty trash can with a solution of 1 cup white vinegar mixed with 1 gallon of water, scrubbing the inside surfaces thoroughly. Spray the interior with undiluted vinegar when you're done and let it air dry in the sun if possible. This kills odor-causing bacteria and leaves the can genuinely neutralized rather than just perfumed. Number 12. Unclog and clean a steam iron plate. Create a paste with equal parts white vinegar and salt, and use a cloth to rub it across the sole plate of a cool iron. The mild abrasiveness of the salt combined with the dissolving action of the vinegar removes burnt residue and mineral crust from the plate without scratching it, restoring a smooth, clean surface that glides effortlessly over fabric. Number 11. Preserve and clean paintbrushes. Soak stiffened, dried-out paintbrushes in hot white vinegar for about 30 minutes, then work the bristles gently with your fingers to loosen the hardened paint. Wash them with soap and water afterward. The vinegar softens dried acrylic and latex paint, giving hardened brushes a second life that would otherwise be impossible to restore. Number 10. Keep ants out of your home naturally. Wipe down countertops, windowsills, doorways, and entry points with undiluted white vinegar using a cloth. Ants navigate using pheromone trails they leave for each other, and white vinegar destroys those chemical markers completely, disorienting them and discouraging them from crossing those areas. Reapply every few days for continuous protection without any toxic chemicals in your living space. Number 9. Clean and brighten grout with a simple fizzing treatment. Spray white vinegar over the grout lines and let it sit for a few minutes, then sprinkle baking soda on top. The reaction creates a powerful fizzing action that lifts deep-seated grime out of the porous grout surface, and a light scrub with a small brush will reveal dramatically cleaner lines beneath. Number 8. Deodorize and freshen smelly shoes. Spray the interior of shoes generously with white vinegar. Shake out any excess and leave them outside or in a well-ventilated area to dry completely. The vinegar kills odor-causing bacteria and fungi living in the warm, moist interior environment of the shoe, eliminating the source of the smell rather than temporarily masking it. Number 7. Treat sunburned skin with a cooling vinegar rinse. Add 1 cup of white vinegar to a cool bath and soak for 15 to 20 minutes. Or apply diluted vinegar to sunburned skin using a cool, damp cloth. The acidity helps restore the skin's natural pH the sun damage disrupts, and many people find it significantly reduces the heat and discomfort of mild sunburns. Always dilute it for skin application and do not use on blistered or broken skin. Number 6. Clean cloudy glassware and crystal. Soak cloudy glasses in undiluted white vinegar for about 5 minutes. Then scrub gently with a soft cloth or sponge and rinse with warm water. The cloudiness on glassware comes from hard water mineral deposits and detergent film that accumulates over time, and the acetic acid dissolves both completely, restoring the original crystal clarity that dishwashers simply cannot achieve on their own. Number 5. Remove stubborn soap scum from bathroom tiles and fixtures. Spray undiluted white vinegar generously over soap scum on shower doors, tiles, and faucets, and let it dwell for at least 15 minutes before scrubbing with a non-scratch sponge. Soap scum forms when the fatty acids in soap react with calcium and magnesium in hard water, creating a stubborn compound that the acidity of vinegar is perfectly suited to break down and dissolve. Number 4. Sanitize and deodorize your sponges. Soak kitchen sponges in undiluted white vinegar for 5 minutes, squeeze them out, and rinse with water. Studies have shown that white vinegar reduces microbial contamination in sponges significantly, making this a genuinely effective way to extend the life of your sponge and keep it from becoming a bacterial transfer tool in your kitchen. Old grandma instincts have always known what modern research keeps confirming. Number 3. Remove hard water buildup from faucets and fixtures. Soak a cloth or paper towel in white vinegar and wrap it completely around the faucet or fixture, securing it in place with a rubber band. Leave it for an hour or even overnight for severe buildup. When you unwrap it, the mineral deposits will wipe away with almost no effort, restoring the original finish and shine to your fixtures without any scratching or harsh chemicals. Number 2. Unclog pores and create a natural skin toner. Dilute 1 part white vinegar with 3 parts water and apply it to clean skin using a cotton pad after washing your face, avoiding the eye area. The acidity helps restore your skin's natural slightly acidic pH, which alkaline soaps disrupt, and it also has mild antimicrobial properties that help keep breakout-causing bacteria in check. Start slowly to test your skin's tolerance and adjust the dilution as needed. And here we are, the #1 white vinegar hack that Grandma swore by above all others. Number 1. Create a complete non-toxic fabric softener that also preserves your washing machine. Add half a cup of white vinegar to the fabric softener compartment of your washing machine for every load you run. The vinegar rinses through during the final cycle, stripping every trace of detergent residue from your clothes so they come out genuinely soft without any waxy chemical coating. It prevents mineral and soap buildup from accumulating inside the machine's drum, hoses, and pump, extending the life of your appliance significantly. Your clothes come out brighter, softer, fresher smelling, and completely free of any irritating residue. It costs pennies per load. It's completely safe for even the most sensitive skin. And it works better than commercial fabric softeners that contain synthetic chemicals. This is the one hack that Grandma's generation knew instinctively and that modern households are only now rediscovering in a big way. There you have it, all 43 of these incredible white vinegar hacks that make life genuinely easier and smarter. The simple truth is that our grandmothers were working with extraordinary knowledge when they reached for that bottle time after time. White vinegar is acidic enough to dissolve minerals and kill bacteria, mild enough to be safe around food and skin when diluted properly, and cheap enough that you can use it absolutely everywhere without guilt. Drop a comment below telling me which one surprised you the most, or which one you're going to try first. If this gave you even one idea that improves your daily life, go ahead and share it with someone you love, because good knowledge deserves to be passed on just like Grandma always said. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next, and I'll see you in the next one.